Hi, I'm Penny. Welcome to beautiful Sandejford, Norway. Today I don't have any props. You can use yours if you have them, your blocks. Since we're on vacation, I don't usually bring mine. I just bring my yoga mat. So come to a seat on either a bolster or just on the chair. Cross your legs. Close your eyes. And take a breath in. And exhale. Breathe in again. And exhale. I invite you to come up with an uplifted intention for your practice. Either something you've been thinking about accomplishing or somebody who needs a little extra thought. Don't forget about yourself. So close your eyes. Breathe into your intention. Exhale when you're ready. Let's go ahead and start with some neck rolls. So take your head to the right side, drop your right ear to your right shoulder, roll slowly to the left side, dropping your left ear to your left shoulder, and keep going in to the right side. Imagine that your left ear is pointing up, so you get a little extra stretch here in your scalenes, this left side. Take a breath in. As you exhale, go to the other side. And one more time, to the right and to the left. Then come back to center. Turn your head to the right and now to the left, to the right, and now to the left. Now come forward. Now bring your chin forward and back like a double neck turtle goes forward, double neck, throat, and forward and back. Okay, come to center. Take your left hand, put it on your right knee. Take a breath in and turn towards your right. Take a breath in and exhale. Breathe in again and exhale. Come forward. Take a breath in. Place your right hand on your left knee. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, just go ahead and turn to the left. And breathe in and exhale. Breathe in again and exhale. And one more time. Breathe in, exhale, come back to center. Let's do a couple of cat-cows in a seated position. If you have your one leg crossed, let's change the cross of our legs. We get very used to the same cross. Take a breath in. As you exhale, go into your cat. Breathe in, come forward. Exhale into your cat. Breathe in, open your chest. Exhale, cat, one more time like that. Breathe in and exhale. And just come to center. So those of you who like to do the Sufi grinds, we're going to do some starting to the right. Take a breath in. As you exhale, go back. Breathe in and exhale. Remember, I'm giving you these clues on breath. You can do whatever you're comfortable with. This is just to remind you to breathe. So take a breath in. As you exhale, come back. And let's go the other way. Take a breath in. Exhale to the left. Breathe in as you come forward. Exhale left. And one more time. Take a breath in. And exhale. Come to the center. Let's go into all fours on the floor. Couple of cat-cows from here. Take a breath in. Bring your head up, tail up. Exhale. Curl in. Breathe in, head up, tail up. Exhale, curl in. And one more time, breathe in and exhale, pushing back into your child's pose. So take your knees slightly apart so your abdominals have somewhere to go and just come forward into your child's pose. This extended child's pose, if you would like to bring your hands into an opening position with this rotation, like you're offering something to the sky, take a breath in and exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time. Push back from your child's pose into your downward facing dog. Let's go ahead and pedal out our dogs, pressing our heels into the floor, bending our knees, a little bit like Latin dancers. And just breathe, feeling the opening of the hamstrings, the opening of the back. Bend our knees deeply, push back into this downward facing dog, and then go ahead and straighten your calves and legs as much as possible. Your heels will come down or they won't, and that's great. Take a breath in. As you exhale, take your right leg up into the air, pull your abdominals in, and step that right leg forward into your lunge position. Drop down your left knee. Head's going to come up and just come forward into a nice stretch. If you have your blocks, put your hands on them. If not, just stay up on your fingertips. Take a breath in and exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time, take a breath in and exhale. Push back with that right leg and do a nice hamstring opener. Go ahead and pull your toes towards you, pulling your abdominals. Take a breath in and exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time. Exhale, come forward into that lunge. Bring up that knee. Hold, take a breath in. And as you exhale, put your hands on the floor and step back with that right leg. Go ahead and pedal that leg out. Right and left, right and left. Take a breath in, come up on your toes, bring your left leg up into the air. As you exhale, bring your left foot in between your hands, dropping that right knee down onto the floor, and come forward, opening up the right hip flexors. Take a breath in and exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time. Take a breath in and exhale. Come back into a hamstring stretch. This is half Hanumanasana. Take a breath in. Exhale. Breathe in again. I'm pulling my toes towards my nose to get a nice stretch in the calves. Pulling in my abdominals, and so I don't just fall into the stretch. Breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time. Take a breath in. And exhale. Come forward into that lunge. Bring that right knee back up. And this time, instead of stepping back, step forward into your forward fold. From our forward fold, let's go ahead and go into a deep knee bend. So take a breath in. And as you exhale, come all the way in to a crouched knee bend. Now my hips are hip distance apart, but you can bring your feet closer or further apart. Take a breath in and then just curl into a tiny, tiny little ball. Breathe in. Your heels will come down to the floor or they won't. Breathe in again. And exhale. This time as you take a breath in, you're just going to roll all the way up into your Mountain Tadasana. Take a breath in, bring your arms up, a couple of sun breaths. Exhale forward. Breathe in, arms up. Exhale forward. One more time, bring your arms up. Exhale forward. And last time, arms come up. Hands into prayer. Come into your Mountain Tadasana. Come back to your uplifted intention for your practice. Close your eyes. Focus on your intention, your project, your healing, your compassion or love for yourself, for somebody. Come back to that intention. Take a breath in and come into your chair. Bring your arms up. And since this is the first chair, it can be high or low. That's up to you. I'm bringing my arms forward and my pinky fingers are slightly turning in to get me a nice external rotation, on my shoulders. Take a breath in and exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time, take a breath in. Exhale. Take your hands into your prayer. Put all your weight on your left foot. As you take a breath in, take that right foot all the way to the back, and now you're in your crescent lunge. Hands can stay at your hips or in prayer, or they can come up. And take a breath in. As you exhale, drop your knee towards the floor. Breathe in, straighten. Exhale, drop it down. Breathe in, straighten. Exhale, drop it down. Breathe in, straighten. And exhale, drop it down, and then stay in that crescent lunge. Take a breath in into your crescent. Hands down to the floor. And step forward with that right foot. Let's go ahead and wiggle our hips just a little bit, like Latin dancers. Come into forward fold, and just roll all the way up. Bring your arms up into a sun breath. Exhale, bring your hands into your prayer position. Come back into your chair and hold. Breathe in and exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time, take a breath in. Exhale, come up to standing. Hands into prayer or at your hips. Weight your weight into your right foot. Bend that left just a little bit. Pull your abdominals in. And you don't have to bring your leg all the way up, but as much as you can, step back into that crescent lunge. And now we're on this other side. Hands can stay in prayer. They can be at your hips, or you can bring your arms up into the air. And we'll do the same thing we did before. Take a breath in. As you exhale, drop that knee towards the floor, however low it goes. Take a breath in. Bend that left knee. Straighten. Take a breath in. Bend that left knee like it's towards the floor. Straighten that left leg, squeezing your glutes. Take a breath in. Bend that left knee. Exhale, straighten that left knee. Breathe in, bending that left knee. It doesn't have to touch the floor, but you want to get it as close as you're comfortable. And one more time, take a breath in. As you exhale, drop that left knee towards the floor. And now straighten that left leg. Take a breath in and exhale. Bring your hands down to the floor. Bring that left foot up. Take your legs so that feet are coming off the mat, and come into your Malasana squat. Opening up your hips. Breathe in and exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale. So if your heels are up in your Malasana, that's okay. You could even put a block underneath your hips. This is a really nice place to stay and get some more flexibility in your hips and in your knees. Place your hands down onto the floor. Let's come into a seated forward fold. So take a breath in. exhale, come forward as much as you're comfortable. Do a nice seated forward fold. Take a breath in. And exhale, breathe in again. Exhale, I'm pulling my toes towards my nose. I'm not collapsing like you would in yin. And one more time, breathe in. Exhale, come up into your, straighten your back in your seated forward fold. Take your right leg and bend it. And your left leg can come into what would be called a deer pose, a 90-90. Or you can come into a pigeon, whatever's more comfortable on your knee. So in pigeon, everybody tries to align their leg up with their top of the mat. That's not going to happen for everybody, and that's okay. So what you can do is just bring that heel closer to your hip. And now it's just a little bit more comfortable for you to be in your pigeon. So 90-90 or pigeon, whichever's the more comfortable for you. Stay up. And if you'd like to melt into that pigeon, just come forward. And you can put your head on a mat or on the floor. If you're in that 90-90, which would look like this, you can come forward as well. These both get really nice stretches in your hip. Neither one of them's wrong. So take a breath in and exhale. Breathe in again. And exhale one more time. Take a breath in. Exhale, come up onto your seat. Pull that right heel in. Take your left leg out in front of you. And come into a one-legged forward fold with your feet in more of a tree pose. Flex that left foot, breathe in, and come forward into that stretch. And take a breath in. And exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale, getting a nice stretch in this back side here. And one more time, take a breath in. Exhale, go ahead and take that left leg out to the side. So we're in more of the gate pose here. That'll get a nice stretch on your inner thigh. You can leave your legs slightly bent always if you'd like. It's up to you. Take a breath in. Take that left arm and bring it beside your left leg. Bring your right arm up into the air. And you can stay in the air and you can turn towards this right side. So you're going to be opening up on this right side of the body. And you want your shoulder opening as much to the sky as possible. And now you can bring that right arm over. So take a breath in and exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time, take a breath in. Exhale, go ahead and come back up to center. Place that left foot on the floor, your right hand behind you. Breathe in, and as you exhale, come up into your gate pose, opening up for the left side. Push into the floor with that right hand. Take a breath in. Exhale, and breathe in again. And exhale, and come forward. Let's go ahead and do this on the other side. So bring your right leg behind you. You can do 90-90. We're going to do this pigeon from this left side. So your 90-90 would be try to get your right knee and ankle at the same. And then just come forward. And here's your 90-90. This is a really nice stretch. It does the same thing pretty much that pigeon does. It doesn't open up psoas, which is the front of the hip flexor here. If you'd like to come into an actual pigeon, bring that right leg behind you. Left leg, if you don't have the flexibility, might need to come closer to your hip with your heel. This will protect your knee, but also take any torque out of the ankle. Take a breath in, come up into your high pigeon, or you can stay in that 90-90. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, just come forward into your forward fold. And you can put your head on your hands, on a block, whatever is comfortable for you. If your foot is sickled behind you and you're in pigeon, go ahead and pick up your knee a little bit and then rearrange that ankle. Take a breath in and exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale, feeling a really nice stretch in this left hip, outside of the hip. Breathe in. As you exhale, push up into your high pigeon. Roll onto your glutes. Take that right leg in front. Left leg is going to be in like you're in a tree pose. And bring up your arms and exhale in Jani Shirshirasana, one-legged forward fold. So pull your toes towards your nose to get a nice stretch on the back side of those hamstrings. Take a breath in and exhale. Now, do put a little tone in your abdominals so that you don't slide into your low back. Pulling in the abdominals helps support the low back, but you still want to be able to breathe. Take a breath in, exhale, breathe in again. Exhale one last time, getting a nice stretch in those hamstrings on this right side. Take a breath in and exhale and push yourself up. Take your right leg out to the side and now you're in your gate pose. So sit wherever you're comfortable. You can bend this right leg if you'd like, or even put a bolster or a towel underneath the right knee if that's uncomfortable. If not, go ahead and straighten that right leg. Pull the toes towards your body. Take a breath in. Exhale. As you come down, bring your right arm in front of your right leg. Turn towards that left side, and you can stay here, just getting a nice twist, or you can take a breath in, and as you exhale, you're just going to bring that left arm over and turn your head towards the sky. And breathe. Getting a really nice stretch in this left side here. Try not to collapse into these stretches. In a yin class, it's really nice to collapse, and we'll do some yin later, but for right now, let's do an active stretch. Take a breath in and exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time, take a breath in and exhale. Come back up. Place your left hand behind you. Rotate that right foot down to the mat. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, push yourself up into this gate pose. And a nice stretch on this right side of the body. Take a breath in and exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time. If you want, you can always look at your fingers or you can look underneath your armpit. Exhale and come back down. And this time, instead of going back into pigeon, let's go ahead and bring that right leg into Baddha Konasana. So your feet are together. Knees are pressing down. You can always put blocks underneath your knees. You can bring your feet closer to you or further apart. Open up your feet like a book. You can even massage them open just a little bit. So open up your chest, and as you come forward, get a really nice stretch in those hips. Take a breath in. Exhale, opening up the sides of your hips and your inner groin. Exhale, breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time, take a breath in. And as you exhale, push yourself up. sit back on your mat just a little bit. And if you have a cushion or a bolster underneath your glutes, that would be great, or blankets. I don't have anything with me, so I'm just going to sit like I am. Go ahead and bring your legs out into a wide-legged forward fold. So your legs are going to be open. Your toes can be towards your nose. You're going to tilt slightly forward. And if you're feeling the stretch, stay right here and breathe. If not, and you want a little bit more stretch, or maybe you want this to feel more like a yin pose, go ahead and come forward, and you can bring your head down or your head on a block, whatever you're comfortable with. So I am in beautiful Sandejford, Norway, where the sun is actually shining today, which is great, on a boat dock. So I'm just going to keep my head up. So take a breath in and exhale. Breathe in again and exhale. And one more time, taking a breath in. Exhale, push yourself up in your wide-legged forward fold. Bring your knees in. Let's go ahead and do a reverse tabletop. This will re-engage our glutes, the back of our bodies. So feet are hip distance apart, hands right behind your back. Pull your abdominals in. And as you exhale, bring your hips up to the sky and hold. Squeeze those glutes and push your hip bones as much up to the ceiling as you can. So take a breath in and exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time, take a breath in. Exhale, come back down. Come forward. And before we go down to the floor, let's do a set of boat. So your boat pose can be however you want it. For a first boat pose, you can put your hands behind your back, pull your abdominals in, and bring your knees together and bring your feet together. And that can be your boat. If you'd like to go further, you can bring your hands behind your hamstrings, and this can be your boat. Or if you'd like, you can extend your legs. Take a breath in and exhale, or you can let go of your hamstrings and hold. Whichever you choose, take a breath in and exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time, take a breath in and exhale. Come back down. So let's do one more set of reverse tabletop, and then one more of the boat poses before we go into Shavasana. So take your feet, put them on the floor, bring your hands right behind you, take a breath in, and as you exhale, push your hips up to the ceiling, squeezing your glutes. Your head can be level or it can be picked up just a little bit. Some people drop their necks, but that's kind of an advanced move, so be careful with that one. Take a breath in and exhale, squeeze those glutes, squeeze those hamstrings. Take a breath in, exhale, and one more time, breathe in and exhale. Drop your hips down and do whatever variation of boat pose you'd like. So I'll teach you a basic nice way to get into your boat. Bring your hands behind you, pull your abdominals in, and bring your knees bent. You can point or flex your toes, it's up to you. And you can stay here. You can hold your hamstrings if you'd like. You can even bring your arms beside you. So hold right here into your boat. Or if you'd like, you can hold on to your hamstrings and point your toes, or you can even just hold. So take a breath in and exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time. And exhale. Bring your legs down. Come forward. Let's go ahead and roll down onto our backs. Lay down. Take your right knee into your right shoulder. And go ahead and take your right knee to your left side and your right arm open, getting a nice twist for this right side. So take a breath in and exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time, take a breath in. Exhale, come back up. Pull that right knee back into your chest. And let's go ahead and do this to the left side. Take that left knee, pull that into your chest. This is a nice wind removing pose. Bring your right knee, take it over to the right, your left knee, take it over to the right side of your body, getting a nice twist in your hips, and then just open up that left shoulder. Now your shoulder can pop up if it needs to, that's okay, or it can stay down. Everybody's flexibility is different. Be gentle with yourself. Take a breath in and exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time, take a breath in and exhale. And let's roll back up onto your back. Pull that left knee in. Pull that right knee in. And let's give yourself a really nice low back massage. Bring your knees one way and then the other. Pulling tight into your chest. Push your hips down, like your tailbone's trying to get back down to the floor. And breathe in and exhale. Prepare for final Shavasana. Take your legs either feet or mat distance apart, knees together. This is really nice. It's a restorative resting pose if your back is tender. If your back is comfortable and you're comfortable, go ahead and kick your legs out. Bring your palms up into a receiving position. Roll your shoulders underneath you. You can put a pillow under your head, rolled up towel under your neck, or even under your knees. And go back to your uplifted intention. So take a breath in and exhale. Imagine your body just melting into the floor and all of your problems melting away. Now you can stay in this Shavasana as long as you'd like. I encourage you to stay 10 minutes or so if you can. But if you got places to go, things to do, go ahead and roll onto one side. Pull your knees in, roll onto one side, and push yourself up into your seated meditation position. And I encourage you to go ahead and cross the opposite leg in front that you normally do. So if your right is usually in front, cross that. If your left is usually in front, cross it the other way. If you don't know which one you normally do, just do whichever one you like. And we'll end this meditation with the sound of Om, the sound of peace. So take a breath in. Om. Bring your hands into prayer. Namaste. Thank you so much for participating in this yoga. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and I hope to see you very soon. Namaste. Be good to yourself and each other. Thank you.